What's up, guys? To Intuitive 717, I am back with another reading. The Bossy Beeps is doing her thing, so I'm going to dive right in solo here. I want to know what you guys need to know about this masculine here who is thinking about you. They have you on their mind. They're wanting to reach out. I feel this energy of like hesitating to reach out because many of you, it feels like you have your back turned or you've detached in some way. And I sense that, like, energetically, a lot of your masculines are hesitating because, like, they genuinely love you. I feel like they genuinely care about the fact that you are on your way to having this new beginning and they don't want to interfere, but at the same time, they don't want it to slip through their fingers. They don't want this opportunity to slip through their fingers. Now, the thing is like, a lot of them have done the inner work, but they had to do it for themselves, not so that they could get back into communication with you, okay? And that is like that energy that they're sitting with right now, is that they can't even make their way back to you and say, oh, I want commitment now. I want some kind of relationship. I want to show up as authentic. Like, I feel like the energy in the air with you, whoever's watching, is like it wouldn't even matter. Like, you're just happy that they did it for themselves, okay? But nonetheless, they're still sitting with these romantic feelings for you. So let's dive into that and find out what you need to know. Okay, so we do have the romantic feelings coming up. I feel like even the way that they're looking at one another in the card, it's a feeling that this masculine can't escape. It's like they did it for themselves in terms of the inner work, okay? Appearing as more authentic, letting go of certain karmic cycles, honoring things like relationship, commitment, the bond between two people. I feel like that was something that they didn't really care for in the past. Yes, they had tons of these romantic feelings, but it might have come off as very sexual, very lustful. Many of you might have pulled back completely, shut your energy off towards them, because I feel like in a sense you showed them that that wasn't what relationships were all about. Even if it was how they enjoyed expressing how they loved you, it wasn't everything, okay? So many of them are now feeling like, I need to give this a chance. They want you to give this a chance because the romantic feelings aren't leaving. Despite the fact that you two have pulled apart, you've been distant for a while, it's something that keeps growing, okay? What are they fantasizing about? Why do they want communication? What do they want to reveal through this communication? There's a sense of justice here taking place, but I feel like it has a lot to do with these romantic feelings and the intimacy between you two. Like, I do feel like the sensuality, the intimacy, the sex, it became the focus of you two connecting. I feel like it was something that you both couldn't help. If we look at the Seven of Wands card here, I feel like it's something that you both might have taken part in terms of the lusting after one another is the best way that I can put it. It maybe even caused the masculines to take a step back in terms of feeling like, is this all it is? And even you yourself, Divine Feminine, is this all it is? There was no substance to the connection, and I feel like both of you had to put that into perspective. But there is a sense of balance now taking place where I feel like you're both acknowledging that. It's like, okay, pulling apart because it's like, okay, if it's just the intimacy, then let's just leave it at that, because I obviously want more. I feel like maybe your masculine was feeling the same way, but what's not subsiding is the romance, the feelings of wanting to try again. That's what it is. Give your relationship a chance, okay? Even though it might have gotten hot and heavy too quick, too soon, too much, they still long for it or miss it in some way when it's not around. And I feel like you guys haven't been around one another in a really long time, and that feeling of the best, that's what I'm getting in my head here, okay? The best, the feeling of that experience with both of you being the best that you've ever had, it's not going away. No one else can mimic that experience. Okay, so let's dive into just what they plan on doing about it. Okay, what kind of actions do the masculine plan on taking? Okay, so I do feel like for a lot of you, they are going to be reaching out, okay? Because I did say what kind of actions they're going to be taking, and I feel like this card represents movement in the physical, okay? They really want you to give this a chance, and I feel like it's for both of you. It's like a mutual energy. They want you to give it a chance, and you're going to know that by them communicating or actually taking some kind of physical action toward you, okay? In the past, this could have been someone who kept you guessing, maybe prompting you to do a lot of the reaching out. They've reflected on that a lot. I feel like you gave them a really good dose of the sensual energy of yours, but as fast as you were pouring it, you were able to just kind of take it all back as well. Shut off the valve completely. Run the well dry, is what I'm getting here. And they really kind of sat back and were maybe taken back by this. That's what I'm getting. That's why I feel like maybe on your part too, a lot of the sensuality and things like that. It was quite fluid between you two. It was very high intensity. You had no problem, Divine Feminine, giving your all to this masculine. But I feel like based on a lot of their beliefs and perceptions around how it is the feminine energy gives this off, I feel like they really struggled with that. Like even to the point where they ask themselves, is this what I really want? But now that it isn't there, they want it there. But this time I feel like somebody wants to slow down with you. Somebody just wants to slow down and have you both open to receiving one another, but more than just in a lustful way. It's like they want to get to know you on a deeper level. Since the intimacy, how has it shifted the masculines? What do they feel for you? Okay, so this could be the one, and it says it says you've already met the romantic partner that you seek. Romance and intimacy is something that's really important to them, and I feel like it's important to you as well, and maybe that's why things ended up getting so heated. But it's weird because it's like it kind of rubbed you both the wrong way in terms of your insecurities, like even insecure about yourselves. Like, does this person just want me for this? And same with the masculines. I feel like they felt the same way. So both of you kind of took a step back from one another, but taking that step back from one another didn't really stop the fantasies of feeling like that was the best of the best of the best. This could be the one, and I'm hearing the one and only. Like for many of you who have connected intimately like this, and sorry, I'm trying to be a little bit softer when I'm talking. I feel like it's going to end up coming out or being revealed that, like, I'm getting really like butterflies in my stomach of two people connecting again after like a really wild encounter. Just only to reconnect, feeling like I want more of that. Okay, but it's more than just, again, the lust. It's just the feeling of being with one another, fulfilling each other on every single level. And I feel like because of that, someone wants to get to know you more. They never thought that they were going to feel like this. And that's why I'm saying there was such a buildup of this sensual energy that once it was over and done with, it was like, okay, you know what? I've had enough. I know what I need to see about this person. I'm good. And then it comes crashing back in. Okay, let's get some outcome cards here for the two of you in terms of what's coming up, the action. Okay, so we have the Queen of Summer. I feel like you're going to be showing this side off more now that we have this energy slowing down. Like, I really do see two people connecting sensually and really needing a break from one another. And now that you come back, it's like you've learned quite a lot. For both of you, I feel like patience patience with one another. When you are in each other's presence again, it's just like when you first met. It was just like boom, 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 get to business, and then just kind of try to make your way into small talk after that was difficult. This time, I feel like your energy is going to be a little bit more patient with one another. Okay, listen to your heart, intuitive insights you can trust. We also have the 9 of Autumn. Okay, so reward yourself for all your hard work, being happily and successfully self-employed, cherishing your time alone. Okay, a lot of you have done this since kind of breaking apart from this person. I feel like both of you have taken a good look at your sexual energy in a sense, and really tried to ground yourself and calm that down, maybe getting into your work more. Some of you might have been overworking just to distract yourself from that sensual energy or that high intensity energy of yours, and just enjoying your time alone, creating healthier habits. Okay, we also have the 9 of Winter. Okay, so unfounded fear, focusing on worst case scenarios. I feel like it's because they want you to give this a chance, and they're hoping that it hasn't fizzled out, okay? That you two haven't given too much too soon, okay? And then we also have the 2 of Winter here. Indecision is holding you back, okay? So make the choice that's best rather than trying to please others. So this could be somebody who, again, they're really contemplating on reaching out. I feel like they want to make a decision quick, because these romantic feelings, they aren't going anywhere. Okay, I'm going to wrap up the message, guys, by just confirming what it is you need to know from the universe about this connection with this masculine. Okay, so we have third eye and clarity. And I feel like that's because many of you need to make a decision. It's about holding back from one another. Like, if you feel like you've grown and you've learned, like, somebody needs to hear, like, you're grown folk, or you're a grown woman, or like, it's okay to connect with this person again and be able to trust yourself at the same time. But I do feel essentially this reading is around 2 people who want to connect. You need to hear that, hey, if you do, you're mature enough to make that decision, but be mindful about what it is you want out of this. Okay? Be mindful of your own actions. Somebody's getting ready to reach out, and they're being mindful of their own actions, most likely this masculine. And when they do come in, it's not going to be as lustful this time. Like, it's actually going to be getting you to a place of having that coffee or sitting down for a meal versus, let's go somewhere private to be alone. Okay, guys, so I don't know who this is for, but I hope that it has helped in some way and given you the heads up that you need. Okay? I love you guys. Take it easy, and I will catch you in the next reading. Okay? Bye, guys.